James had never been one for sitting still. In his 40s and 50s, he'd hiked every national park he could get to, did his own landscaping, and rarely turned down a walk around the neighborhood. But now, at 74, he found himself hesitating before getting up from the couch. The stairs seemed steeper, his knees noisier, and there were mornings he'd forget the last time he took a full walk around the block. It wasn't that he didn't want to move, it was just harder now. He wasn't alone. His friends from the community center all seemed to echo the same frustrations. "I used to walk 5 miles a day," one said. "Now I'm winded after just going to the mailbox." James decided it wasn't enough to just notice the change. He wanted to do something about it, not to get back to 10-mile hikes, but to feel like his body still belonged to him. What followed were 9 daily habits that, while simple, changed everything about the way he moved through the world. 1. Stretch before you stand. James started keeping a resistance band beside his bed. Before getting up each morning, he'd spend 5 minutes stretching ankles, calves, shoulders, and back. He focused on slow, steady movement, feeling the tension melt out of his joints. It wasn't just physical, it was a message to his body. We're still in this together. His legs felt steadier walking to the kitchen, and he noticed fewer stumbles in the early hours. 2. Use furniture as fitness equipment. One morning, while waiting for his toast, James placed both hands on the counter and did 10 slow push-offs, like standing push-ups. Then he did 10 squats to his kitchen chair. Then some heel raises. It became a game. Could he sneak exercise into every room of the house? He started using the stairs for mini step workouts and sat down and stood back up from every chair 10 times in a row. It wasn't flashy. It was movement. And it added up. 3. Walk in microdoses. The long walks of his youth were out of reach, but James found another way. He set a timer every hour to get up and walk, even if it was just from the front door to the backyard. "I don't walk for an hour," he said. "I walk for 2 minutes, 30 times. At first, it felt silly, but after 2 weeks, the swelling in his ankles improved. His balance sharpened. The walker gathered dust. It was like his legs had been waiting for the invitation. 4. Add gentle resistance. His doctor had once warned him about muscle loss. Sarcopenia, she called it. "It's like retirement for your muscles," she said, half joking. But it wasn't funny when he struggled to carry a grocery bag. He bought a set of light hand weights and resistance bands. Each afternoon, while watching the news, he did basic curls, shoulder presses, and leg lifts. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. The mirror didn't show much change, but he could open pickle jars again. That was victory. 5. Use balance tricks every day. James had fallen once in his driveway, and it haunted him. His doctor recommended working on balance, and James took it seriously. While brushing his teeth, he stood on one leg. When he waited for the microwave, he stood heel to toe. These little moments of practice built core strength he hadn't used in years. After a month, he noticed something strange. He no longer needed to grab furniture as he walked through the house. His confidence returned, step by careful step. 6. Make hydration a ritual. It sounded unrelated, but his physical therapist said dehydration was one of the biggest reasons older adults slowed down. "Your joints need water," she'd said. "So does your brain." James set up a hydration station by his chair, a large bottle with marks for hours of the day. He started sipping early and kept it going until dinner. Within a week, his energy lifted. His skin looked less dry. His legs didn't cramp at night. Water had become his secret weapon. 7. Turn chores into workouts. He used to dread vacuuming or carrying laundry. Now he reframed them. Sweeping became a core workout. Carrying a laundry basket became strength training. Bending to pick up socks? A perfect squat opportunity. He stopped outsourcing the hard tasks and started looking for ways to do them with intention. It gave him purpose. He didn't need a gym. His house was the gym. 8. Focus on posture always. One morning he caught his reflection and didn't recognize himself. Slumped shoulders, bent back, a far cry from the tall man he remembered. So he started training his posture, pulling his shoulders back when he walked, aligning his ears over his hips while sitting. He watched YouTube videos from physiotherapists and copied their drills. He even started using a posture-correcting brace for 20 minutes a day. Gradually, he stood taller. His gait improved. And with that, his mood lifted too. Dignity had posture, he realized. 9. Celebrate small wins. In the past, James might have rolled his eyes at progress that looked like, I walked to the corner today. But now, that was the progress. He kept a little notebook. Every evening, he wrote down 3 wins. Stood from the sofa without using my hands. Walked to the mailbox without holding onto the wall. Did 15 leg lifts during Jeopardy. Each small win gave him momentum. He wasn't regressing anymore. He was building again. By the time he turned 76, James wasn't hiking up canyons or jogging laps, but he had something better: autonomy. He could dress himself. He could move through his day without fear. He felt like his body still belonged to him. His friend Carl, visiting one afternoon, asked what his secret was. No secret, James said, just daily habits. Tiny ones, the kind nobody claps for. But they're the reason I can still walk to the garden and smell the tomatoes. Carl looked thoughtful. You know, James added, slowing down doesn't mean giving up. It just means we walk a little differently. But we still walk.